Hey everyone, so just finished Third Girl and wanted to kind of share my thoughts. This is going to be a pretty impromptu, not really organized review of Third Girl, and it's even flipped, which I apologize. I'll put up a non-flipped cover right here. So Third Girl was very, very good. It started out with a girl showing up at Mr. Poirot's house and saying, I might have murdered someone, which is super intriguing and exciting. And I did predict part of the ending. So this girl has a father who ran out on her, who she used to adore, and a stepmom whom she hates. And she might have murdered someone, and she's very worried that she's crazy. It's super interesting going into a lot of the subtleties of psychology, which I love so much. It's like one of my favorite topics. So, just a study on human nature, study on criminal behavior, and a study on whether you're crazy or not, and what you could be capable of that you don't know that you're capable of, and that kind of thing. It is so good, so good. The only negative I could say is that there's a chapter where Poirot is just sitting and he's trying to figure it out and he is stumped, which I do love that of his character, that he doesn't just like immediately get it. But it goes a little slow and it does repeat some information that you already know, and it does like repeat it in an interesting and different way, so it's not that bad, but it did drag a little. So there's just like one chapter in this whole thing, so just like one out of 25 chapters that was a little slow, but it was still so good. And I just mentioned the slow chapter just because I've never had that with Agatha Christie before. Her books are incredibly fast paced. They're just like a quick week's read. For me at least. I feel like other people could probably read this in like 2 sittings, but I can't really do that as well. But yeah, I just read this in a week. It was very, very quick. It was very, very good and very intriguing. The whole time I was just like, what is going on? Like, there's not a murder, but is there a murder? There's no body. We don't know what happened. Poirot's like, something's wrong, but I don't know what it is. And it's just like really, really good drama. And I just really enjoyed it. Just like all the psychology bits is just so sweet. And the ending is just so great. Love it. Love the twist. And love that I did predict part of it. So it's just a minor spoiler. So if you do not want spoilers, just stop the video here and know that I love this book and you should go read it. If you have read it before, I did predict, spoiler starting here, I did predict that she was drugged, so that's why she thought she did it, but she didn't do it. So, I did predict that, and my mom was so clever. She, like, tried to, like, steer me away, so I love that. I love you, Mom. Um, so I did predict that she was drugged and that they were trying to, like, get her to think that she had done these things when she hadn't. So I was correct about that. I was just incorrect about who did it. So I thought that it was the secretary who was the roommate who did it, but it was actually the other roommate who was the artist who was like cohorting with her dad, who was not her dad. So that's incredibly clever, and I really liked it. And I'm glad that even though I predicted part of it, I didn't predict all of it. So I really enjoyed that. Great, another great entry of Agatha Christie. I'm trying to think. I've read 4 of hers now, and I think this is probably. I'm trying to think back to Orient Express. I think this will be number 3 out of 4. So I think it's Death on the Nile, Orient Express, this one, and then my mom's favorite, Sorry Mom, which was still very good. By the way, all 4 of those are fantastic. Read Agatha Christie. Oh my goodness. Like, there's a reason she was famous for so flippin' long. Like, you should be reading these. They're so fascinating and intriguing and amazing character studies. So yes, I read these if you haven't. Like, please, please, please. And you're probably not listening to this if you haven't read Third Girl, but Man, Agatha Christie is a master. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say. This is a very quick one, just quick go through Third Girl. But yeah, I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.